Possible ceasefire extension. I'm John Saucier, Fox News. The Strait of Hormuz may soon be reopened without restrictions. Fox's Peter Ducey has more from the White House.
This agreement that the U.S. and Iranian negotiators have come to that's just awaiting President Trump's signature would extend the ceasefire for about 60 days so that both sides can go and start talking again about Iran's nuclear program. President Trump yesterday warned a U.S. ally, Oman, that if they team up with Iran in the Strait of Hormuz to charge tolls, then we are going to bomb them.
Iran has previously claimed control of the waterway and even suggested it would force ships to pay tolls in order to pass through. This reported deal would also lift a U.S. blockade on Iranian ports and give Iran some sanctions relief, while Iran would commit to not building a nuclear weapon. Iran has claimed they would manage the shipping, though, through the Strait of Hormuz as part of the peace deal, but there's yet really to be any change. Fox Business Network's Lauren Simonetti has more.
ExxonMobil just said the oil market is on notice because we are approaching, and I quote, unheard of inventory levels. And while the ceasefire between the U.S. and Iran remains intact, it is fragile. The U.S. shot down Iranian drones targeting commercial ships near the Strait of Hormuz. In response, Iran targeted U.S. bases in Kuwait, where the attacks came from. Tanker Tracker says 60 million barrels of Iranian crude oil is now stuck in the U.S. blockade, or $6 billion worth of oil.
An Austrian court has convicted a man of planning to attack a Taylor Swift concert in Vienna nearly 2 years ago. This state court found the 21-year-old defendant, an Austrian citizen, was guilty on charges, including those related to the concert, according to the Austria press agency. The defense attorney says the person admitted to the charges related to the concert plot during the opening day of the trial, which began last month. The plot was stopped, but still authorities shut down 3 of Taylor Swift's concerts. Demonstrators continue to protest against the New Jersey ICE Detention Center, where they say detainees are on a hunger strike to protest against poor living conditions. Homeland Security Secretary Markwayne Mullin, though, denies those accusations. Here he is on the Fox News channel.
Not only do we provide them a safe place to stay and the food and a place to sleep, but we're also giving them a convenience store to be able to buy products out of. So we're going above and beyond.
Fox's Alexis McAdams has more.
Protesters were back at it again, called rioters there, facing off with federal agents in New Jersey. They're demanding that the Delaney Hall detention facility there in Newark, New Jersey, close its doors immediately and let all the illegal migrants out because they say they're on a hunger strike over poor conditions. But John, DHS tells us the detainees are eating 3 meals a day. They have clean water and medical care. In that chaos, though, you got some Democrats and you got New Jersey Congressman Rob Menendez Jr. He's arguing with counter-protesters going at, including one guy who brought up his dad, which was a sore subject. His dad is former Senator Bob Menendez, who's in jail serving time for federal corruption. DHS says agents have called many times for police to help them out in the streets, but no one shows up.
The Department of Homeland Security says they've called for assistance from local police, but have received no response. Massachusetts Governor Maura Healey announcing new guidance today for how communities in the state should respond to ICE. The governor says the goal is to keep state residents safe from ICE agents.
People should be able to go to church, to drop their kids off at school, to go get health care, to go report crimes. Unfortunately, ICE is making that very difficult.
The governor had signed an executive order earlier this year limiting state cooperation with federal immigration enforcement. The Trump administration has accused some state officials of not working with the federal government to stop dangerous criminals. But critics say the federal agents also go after many nonviolent offenders. Democrats have asked for reforms to immigration and customs enforcement. In New York City, I'm John Saucier, and this is Fox News.